You know what? A wise coach once said, if you utilize the talent on your roster to the maximum capacity, you get that much better each day. And that is a fact because in Jackson State's tight end room, there's an abundance of talent. And with that talent is new creativity. If you haven't heard the personnel sets in offense, 10 personnel, 1 running back, 4 wide receivers, 11 personnel, 3 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back, 12 personnel. That's the popular one that we have all heard. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends, and a running back. But how about 13 personnel? And that's with 3 tight ends. You don't want to miss this. And I'll chime in. Once again, everyone, this is RawTruth Media, giving you the raw content that you deservedly need. Please like and share this video throughout all social media platforms. In today's video, we're going to talk about personnel groupings, personnel formations, the 13 personnel. Now, you may ask, what is 13 personnel? 13 personnel is pretty much systems in place, personnel groupings based on the numbers of tight ends, running backs, receivers you have. Sometimes there's personnel groupings where there's no tight end. And then there's personnel groupings where there's nothing but tight ends, a running back, and no wide receivers. For example, in not just the NFL, but college as well, you see the standard 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers, 1 running back. And then if you see air raid teams, passing teams, or the teams that runs run and shoot or the veer offense, you will see 1 running back, 4 wide receivers, no tight ends. And this is why I wanted to talk about this certain topic, is because we got to bring back educating football in content. Because it is really easy just to shout out opinions and don't provide the context of it all. So the last video I made about the running back groupings was well received, and the subscribers wanted me to talk about the more ins and outs of football, and this video will provide that. Now, I believe Jackson State will run more 13 personnel because they have so much versatility at the tight end position. Starting off with Jency Riley. Jency Riley is a tight end I'm excited to watch. He has waited his turn, and he has embraced Jackson State in all HBCUs to the fullest. He's pretty much a wide receiver in the tight end's body. He's super athletic. Now, they say he runs a 4.5, 4.6. Now, to the JSU fam, if that's true, let me know in the comment section. Has a high vertical. It would not surprise me if Jency Riley makes the NFL. I'm not trying to put that pressure on him, but he has that type of talent. And you can do a lot of things when you can line them up outside, in the slot, standard tight end formation. And then to add on to that, I like that they added a transfer, and a transfer that has played against great competition in Darren Bennett. He came from North Carolina A&T, and he played about 8 or 9 games. Now, family, you know I like when HBCUs get players from the FCS that has played against good competition. You saw that with Irv Mulligan last season. Before coming to Jackson State, he was at Wofford, and he was battle tested, and then that translated in the SWAC. So I believe Darren Bennett will provide much needed help. Now, he's a balanced tight end from the games I've seen from him. So he's a jack of all trades, but he may be their best blocker for JSU. So if they run 13 personnel, he will play a lot alongside with Jency Riley. There's a reason why Jackson State has added 6 tight ends. They want to be a multiple offense, an offense with a lot of answers. And just to picture it, you're running 13 personnel, 3 tight ends. A defense could look at that and say, hey, they're most likely going to run the ball or do a little short route, a little pop and pass, or to get their backs in space. But that's how they could get teams slipping. Can you imagine they run 13 personnel, they're at their own 30-yard line, and they do a play action. And let's say Jincey Riley is running the seam route. Many times he could get open because of that. Unless they play against an elite defense, that is. But that's the creativity of 13 personnel. And I have a feeling of the 2 starters. Now, camp is still going on, but I believe the 2 starters are going to be Jincey Riley and Darren Bennett. The reason why I have Darren Bennett as a co-starter or second string, whatever you call it, is because he has played in games against great competition in the FCS. And that's very important. Now, they have added other transfers that have played in games, played in the FBS. But just like any team, they got to prove themselves as well. A wild card, and this is just my opinion, Sebastian Saint, number 83. He's a sophomore, but man, he is oozing with potential. He's from Florida. He was a high school recruit last season. Now, he got some action in some games, but I didn't see him catch any passes, but the talent is there. And if they can get him involved, this opens up the offense even more and creates more creativity. But when I'm saying this stuff, what Jackson State could be or could do, I'm saying this: do proper research. The proper research is the reason why I believe Jackson State will be better than what people think they are. Some people think that Jackson State's going to do the same thing last year and have 4 losses. Some of them think they're going to have 6 losses. But if you've been paying attention to this team, there's a reason why 15 to 17 of their offensive line is over 300 plus pounds, that their D-line has added more dominant players along with their returning players and good recruits. There's a reason why Coach T.C. Taylor, in every single press conference, you realize he has a pep in his step. There's a reason. Just look at the press conferences. When you see a coach just happy for no reason, in a good, not good, but great way, that's when you know that they know more than what the fans know or what the standard college football fan knows. They know what's in store. So I look at those things. But yeah, I want to see the creativity with this team. I'm so excited. Let me know, family, about the 13 personnel. Do you think it would be helpful for Jackson State for them to use? Or do you think that they should not even use it? Let me know in the comment section. This is RawTruth Media, and I'm out.